What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bizarre Trades. Today is an exciting day. As you can see on my screen, I'm watching very closely this Tesla stock. Tesla has been on a rampage this past 2 weeks after they announced the stock split, and you can see where it's trading at the current levels. I mean, this is amazing. I've never seen a stock do anything remotely close to this. Now, there is a lot of speculation as to what's going to happen after the stock split. So I'm going to offer my own opinion and a little bit of logic behind it. But first, let me just discuss this real quick. A stock split, as you already know by now, unless you've been confused by all the articles out there trying to explain a stock split, you're pretty much going from one share to five shares. Now, a lot of articles will say that you're getting an additional four shares, and you can see how that's confusing. Because if the stock is right now trading over $2,200, you're not going to get another four stocks also trading at $2,200. That's insane. Because if it were that case, then everybody will buy the stock and just hold until they get the split. So what is really happening is they're dividing the price into five, and then that one share you hold, or for however many shares you hold, those shares are going to be multiplied by five. So for every one share you get five, but each one of those shares is going to be 1/5 of the current price. And I hope that can clear out the air for anybody who's still not understanding how the stock split works. Now, about the speculation, a lot of people think that this is not going to change. Somebody gave me a really good example about a pizza pie. That why would anybody pay more for a slice, you know, of the whole pie? And I'm like, well, it actually makes more sense if you really think about it. I mean, at the current price levels, the big dogs, people who are carrying the big bags on Tesla, they can afford a price of $2,200, and that's okay. The price at this current levels, they can still move up over $50 and $100 within minutes at the current price levels. But you're not counting on the people that are sitting on the sidelines right now, watching the stock and feeling like they missed the boat. Even so, when the market crashed because of COVID, back in January all the way through March and April, a lot of people couldn't even buy into Tesla when it was trading under $400 because they didn't have any money. A lot of people lost their jobs. The stock was right there at low levels, but they had to save as much as they could because you didn't know what was going to happen next. And if you were an investor and you had your money tied up in some stocks and you lost money after the drop, you were not going to buy into Tesla when it was trading below $400. So as we saw the stock rise up, a lot of people were on the sidelines saying, I think it's going to come back down, uncertainty, blah, blah, blah. I'm not buying back in. I'm going to wait till it comes back down. It'll probably go lower than 300. And I used to see this on social media all the time in the chat rooms and just watching it rise, watching it rise. And I can't say it was little by little, but then again, when we're talking about Tesla, little by little is 100 a day, 50 a day, 80 a day, another 100 a day. And here we are, over $2,200. Now, today is the last day that we will be trading this at the current values. On Monday, the 31st, is when the stock split becomes effective, which means for every one share you have, you will now own five shares of Tesla. And whatever price we close today, divide that by five, and that's going to be the share price of each one of your stocks. Now, again, in social media, there's a lot of buzz out there. People talking about that, oh, there's going to be a massive dump. Well, and that today was going to be that day where they were going to dump the stock. People are afraid. People are afraid of losing their money. They're thinking that this stock is going to dump. But if you use a little bit of logic, if people who are dumping the stock right now is to take profits, wait for that dip, and then buy back in, because it makes absolutely no sense to get rid of the stock right now before the split. Now, if you let that sink in and really think about it, after the stock splits, those people that held the stock, that were able to afford a stock of over $2,200, they're going to be able to buy more shares. Even if at one point they say, well, I'm going to buy 100 shares of Tesla, but man, I wish I could buy 101 or 105 or 110, but I don't have enough to cover. But now, when it's more affordable, those same big dogs, they can buy some more. even if it's an additional 5, 10, 15, 20 shares. And in addition to that, the ones that felt like they missed out and the ones that were standing on the sidelines watching the stock skyrocket from $350 to over $2,200, now is their chance to buy in. They're seeing that the company is very promising in the future. So they're going to jump in. They're going to start buying in at whatever the value is come Monday or Tuesday. And the stock is going to rise back up. Now that is my Bizarre Trades exclusive prediction for next week. I think the stock is going to go parabolic again. The first week after the split is going to be extremely volatile. So it's time, in my opinion, it's time to think long term with the stock. You know, if you're playing it risky, I mean, you can if you want to. It's your money. But if you try to play the stock in the short term, there's a chance you might get burned. I mean, the stock is up more than 50% in just under a month. A lot of other stocks don't do that. This is a very rare occasion. So they announced the split and the stock runs up. I don't even know the percentages by now. I knew it was over 50% already. We're probably 60, 70% by now. But for the year, we're at least 429% or 450% or something like that. So be on the lookout for this. Think long term. That is my recommendation. But hey, like everybody on YouTube says, I will say too, I'm not your financial advisor. So you do what you think is right with your money. I'm going to do what's right with my money. And I am going to, what's the term that we use in crypto? Huddle. Hold on for dear life, because this ride is not over, in my opinion. Okay, just do some of the math, use some psychology, investor or trader psychology, and then we'll chat again next week. If you like the content of this video, leave me a comment below, give me a like, thumbs up, thumbs down, it doesn't matter. But write down in the comments, what do you think the price levels are going to be for Tesla next week? Do you think it's going to tank? Think there's going to be a massive sell-off, or do you think there's going to be an influx of new buyers and current buyers pumping up the stock to even higher levels? And I mean higher levels accounting for the stock split, whatever that price is going to be come next Monday. So leave a comment below and let me know. And by the way, if you haven't already signed up into Webull, it would be a good time right now to sign into Webull before this little offer is over. Because if you sign up to Webull and using the link below, and you deposit your first $100, you can get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,400. Imagine that, 2 free stocks that can be worth up to $1,400. Now the $1,400 is not guaranteed. You can get any stock, but you will get 2 free stocks just for opening an account and funding it with your first $100. So I'm going to leave the link below, and until next time, see ya. I don't know how to turn this off. How do you turn it off? How do you turn it off? Where's the button? I'm still recording. Ah! I'm still recording. Where's the button to turn this off? Hello? Button. Turn off button. You seriously gonna make me do this?